When most of us think about survival, we picture packed backpacks, high-tech gear, and endless survival manuals. But in the Arctic, survival isn't about gadgets, it's about mindset. The Inuit have been thriving in one of the harshest environments on Earth for thousands of years. And here's the kicker. Modern science still can't fully explain how their minds and bodies operate under conditions that would break most of us in hours. The Arctic isn't just a frozen wasteland. It's a proving ground for human ingenuity, resilience, and a way of thinking that borders on superhuman. The first thing that hits you about the Inuit isn't just their skill with snow and ice. It's the way they see the world. While most people measure time, seasons, and even life in rigid terms, the Inuit perceive the environment almost as a living map of survival clues. They read wind patterns, snow textures, and even animal behavior with a precision that baffles modern scientists. This isn't instinct alone. It's a combination of acute observation, cultural knowledge, and what some researchers are calling enhanced cognitive mapping. Essentially, the Arctic mind can process massive amounts of environmental data without blinking. Their hunting strategies alone are a masterclass in psychological and physical coordination. While the rest of the world relied on brute force or mechanical advantage, Inuit hunters developed techniques to predict animal movements days in advance. They understand the migratory patterns of caribou, the subtle shifts in ice thickness, and the behavior of seals in ways that textbooks struggle to describe. It's not just experience, it's a form of intuition that modern neuroscience can't yet quantify. But here's where it gets truly mind-blowing. Inuit children grow up internalizing this knowledge almost effortlessly. By the time they reach their teens, they have mental maps of landscapes that are hundreds of miles wide, often without ever leaving their local territory. Researchers studying spatial memory in Western contexts struggle to replicate even a fraction of this skill. Some suggest the Inuit mind is wired for environmental survival in ways that challenge our understanding of human cognition. Their brains, conditioned over generations, seem to operate on a level between learned skill and instinctive genius. Nutrition plays a hidden but critical role in this cognitive edge. The traditional Arctic diet is rich in omega-3 fatty acids from fish and marine mammals, which modern studies show can enhance brain function and resilience. Combined with the extreme demands of living in sub-zero temperatures, the Inuit body and mind become a finely tuned survival machine. It's like evolution and culture teamed up to create a human optimized for one environment alone. And yes, modern science is still scrambling to catch up. Mental resilience isn't just a side effect of survival. It's central to Arctic culture. Stories of surviving extreme storms, wandering across miles of featureless ice, and enduring long winters in near darkness aren't just folklore. These experiences shape a mindset that embraces patience, observation, and adaptability. Unlike many modern survival techniques that rely on constant action or adrenaline, the Inuit approach combines stillness with precision. The mind becomes a tool for anticipation rather than reaction. Interestingly, the Arctic mind has lessons that extend far beyond survival. World War II historians studying extreme conditions, from the frozen Russian front to the harsh Norwegian winter, notice soldiers struggling to maintain focus, morale, and coordination. Imagine what could have been possible if armies had the mental conditioning and environmental intuition of the Inuit. The way the Arctic people internalize risk, process environmental data, and remain calm under pressure is something modern militaries are only starting to study. Their secrets are more than cultural, they're tactical. Language itself plays a role in shaping thought. The Inuit language contains hundreds of words for snow, ice and weather patterns, each subtly different. Every term carries actionable information, not just a description, but a prediction of how the environment will behave. Think about that. Words as tools for survival. Linguists and psychologists alike are fascinated because this is a form of cognitive encoding that Western languages rarely match. The mind and language work together to create a survival advantage that no manual or GPS can replicate. Yet, the Arctic mind is not just about survival. It's about adaptation. In a world obsessed with technology and shortcuts, the Inuit show that deep connection, observation and mental discipline can achieve results that science struggles to explain. They've thrived where empires failed, where modern explorers perished, and where machines would freeze and break. There's a swagger in that survival, a quiet confidence forged over centuries of extreme living. And it's not just history, it's a blueprint for anyone trying to understand human potential under pressure. For viewers fascinated by World War II, the parallels are striking. Consider soldiers trapped in endless snow or cut off from supply lines. Many of them would have benefited from the same mental training, the same environmental intuition, and the same patience the Inuit practiced daily. Survival isn't just physical. It's a mastery of observation, anticipation, and mental resilience. The Arctic mind is proof that culture, experience, and biology can combine into a force that modern science is only beginning to scratch the surface of. So, the next time you think humans are limited by extreme conditions, think again. The Inuit show us that the limits of the human mind are not written in textbooks. They're forged in ice, shaped by centuries of observation and sharpened by necessity. It's a mindset where intelligence, patience and physical endurance converge, creating a type of human superpower that even modern technology struggles to replicate. If you've been captivated by the Arctic mind and want to explore more hidden strategies of survival, history and human ingenuity, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share this video with friends who love stories of mental toughness and extreme resilience, because these lessons from the far north are too incredible to keep to yourself. Trust me, you haven't truly seen the power of the human mind until you've gone inside the Arctic mind.